On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat with the help of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The weekend saw disappointing rains across much of the Corn Belt, and while temperatures are forecast to remain mild this week, more heat is forecast to build in next week. Corn futures added to the most weather premium yesterday, closing up 18 to 19 cents, while beans mostly followed corn, closing up 4 cents in the new crop November. Old crop soybeans and KC wheat closed down. USDA reported Friday that 45% of the U.S. corn crop and 39% of the soybean crop is in a drought condition. Already, again, the Ukrainian-Russian Black Sea export corridor talks are in the news as negotiations this weekend were unsuccessful, and the outlook for an extension is extremely pessimistic. Crude oil was down sharply yesterday, about $3 by the barrel to close around 67. Milo harvest is starting to build momentum in the Rio Grande Valley, as there were 30 to 40 trucks at the port in Corpus Christi yesterday morning, mostly all originating from the valley. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Neighbor, about 7:30 last night, I got a text from Ken Jordan, and he said that AT&T service was out there in San Saba, so for me to tell you that they had about 800 head in Mason. Price was steady on all of the classes of cattle after last week's large increase. We'll try to get that update, provide it to you later in the week, and then give you an update and a preview on San Saba as it comes on Thursday. Neighbor, let's take a look at meats from yesterday. We'll begin with the pork product and the national pork carcass cutout value. Looks like it was 19 cents lower in the afternoon report at 88.20. Estimated hog slaughter 467,000 head, matching last week 6,000 head above the same week last year. USDA's wholesale box report, choice box 450 higher in the afternoon, the select 453 higher. The choice rib was quoted at 507.27. USDA's estimation of Monday's federal slaughter, 125,000 head. That's 4,000 ahead of last week's pace and about 5,000 year to year. As we look toward no cash trade for Monday, the cash trade last week, as reported, 188 to 194 in the north, 186 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Monday. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This, what year they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and 1 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And, man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing, too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
We're on the line with Sean Geiswide. It's about 6:40 on Monday evening, looking toward the Tuesday sheep and goat sale. Sean, what's coming down the alleyway so far?
Well, Larry, it looks like we'll get a pretty good bunch tomorrow. Came in yesterday a little bit, and then this morning it started at 7:30, so we're lined up right now. Sure going to get a good run. I don't know how many we'll have to play that by ear as far as the evening goes. Sure thinking somewhere, I'm going to say 5,000, maybe 6,000. So we'll see how it shapes up the rest of the evening. On the cattle end, kind of like we talked last night, thinking, 800 to 1,000 is what I'm hoping for. So there's been a few people call, and I guess the market's bringing them in. So we sure ought to get a good run of cattle on Wednesday also.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much. We'll talk with you after the sheep and goat sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how'd the sale go?
Good sale, Larry. 557 head of cattle, probably had 140 cows. Packer cow and bull market steady with last week. 74 up to $1.10 on our top cow. Lots of those cows bring over $1 bill. Bulls $1.06 to $1.24 on our pairs from $11.70 to $19.10. And bred cows from $9.80 on up to $1,500. Did have a good replacement bull there today. Bring right at $2,100. Calf and yearling deal very, very good again. This is the number one end of the market. 2 to 3 weight steers, $250 to $295. 2 to 3 weight steers, $230 to $280. Not many of these light cattle this week. 3 to 4 weight steers, $245 to $294. 3 to 4 weight heifer, $215 to $272. 4 to 5 weight steer, $220 to $295. 4 to 5 weight heifer, $205 to $252. 5 to 6 weight steer, $1.85 to $276. 5 to 6 weight heifer, $192 to $242. 6 to 7 weight steer, $175 to $238. 6 to 7 weight heifer, $182 to $218. 7 to 8 weight steer, $165 to $205. 7 to 8 weight heifer, $152 up to $195. Had that special stocker feeder sale. Want to thank our judges, Robert Smith and Barry Jordan, all the consigners, lots of good calves. Your first place finished steers brought in by the CMK Ranch, Bubba Williams, 8 head of those good half-blood steers, all weaned here, weigh 551 at 211, bought by Jeffrey Grissom. The first place heifers, 5 head of those black heifers off the cows, weigh 514 at 222, and they were brought in by Mr. Albert Hagelin. Your second place steers, 11 head of those steers, the crossbred steers weigh 624 to $1.95, brought in by Sheldon Growhouse, Corona Ride. And your second place heifers, 6 head of those heifers, crossbred heifers weigh 480, bring 226, and they were also brought in by CMK Cattle. Another representative sale, we had 20 head of black steers weigh 569 at 258. That's $1,467. Lots of good calves, dollaring out lots of money. If we can help you, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite. What happened here today?
Well, Weisach and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year, the rancher would spray us with herbicide, and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weisach is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed mesquite and Weisach control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock Exchange, Pleasanton. Jim, how's the Tuesday sale shaping up?
About 335 in so far, probably 40 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate 25 of them in the morning. 7 or 8 pairs. Quality of calves is good. I do have 7 or 8 Bremer heifers. Pretty nice. They weigh 6 to 7. A few fresh ropers again. Should end up with close to 400 by sale time.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale on Tuesday in Pleasanton.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, we appreciate it, and we'll touch base with you after the sale.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-post. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-post, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. We're getting ready for a Tuesday sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like Monday night, Klein?
Got about 200 head on the yard this evening, Larry. Kind of expecting around that 500, maybe 600 head range tomorrow, and kind of looking for that kind of same market we had last week on them.
Good. Cattle-wise, anything been brought to your attention?
Got a few guys that are going to try to get some cattle worked out Wednesday there and get them brought in. Looking like probably a lighter run like we've been seeing. We'll see for a little while as long as it's hot, probably around that 300, 350 head range. But awful good market. Somebody needs to sell a few. They're bringing lots of money right now.
They sure are. Bring them to Uvalde, the Southwest Livestock Exchange. Klein Spear, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Hey, neighbor. We're on the line with Holly Mutt-Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Henry Pickett from Abilene Livestock. Henry, how's the sale shaping up?
Oh, pretty good. We've had a little shower on and off all day, but we've got 750 total cattle on the yard tonight with about 150 cows. We're expecting 900 to 1,000 total cattle with about 175 cows. We've got several ranch deals of steers and heifers mixed. One bunch weighing from 4 to 550, another bunch weighing 6 to 7.5. The others just kind of in the 5-weight range. They've had 2 rounds of shots, but they've just been taken off the cows. We've got 75 cows off of one ranch with several pairs of bred cows, and the cows ain't ranging from age 4 to 6. They're all pretty nice, and they were all raised on the ranch they're coming from. But we're expecting close to 1,000 tomorrow if the weather will permit, and that's about it.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Henry Pickett in Abilene.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus Milo to Corpus in June, D's plus 90, 11.42. We'll call Progresso D's plus 25, 10.25. Yellow corn to Corpus, first half June, July plus 80, 6.97 1/4. We'll call Progresso July plus $1, 7.17 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in June, July plus 50, 8.46 1/2. And we'll call Placido November less 70, 11.69. We had 386 bale of East Texas Oklahoma cotton, 853 bale of West Texas. The low price $77.24, high price $79.37. Across the 1,239 bales, the average was $78.38. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. My name's Larry Marble. I'm the host and owner, and I appreciate you listening to us on one of my 14 Down on the Farm affiliate stations.